Is your growth stalling? There's a number one reason why most businesses hit a wall, and most owners miss it. After 25 years as a product manager, my biggest product failures were due to this fundamental error. I made this mistake more times than I'd like to admit. I see it everywhere. Most businesses think they're selling a product or a service. They're not. All it takes is two questions, which will help give you more insight into your potential growth engine. In this series, I'll share real-world examples and challenge you to rethink your next steps for growth. Welcome to S&B Growth Unlimited. Today, we're diving into a timeless truth about business growth. You might be wondering, how could your current stalled growth have been predicted back in 1960, 65 years ago? With all the tech and AI at your fingertips, how is that even possible? The answer lies in a classic article, Marketing Myopia by Theodore Levitt, published in 1960. Marketing Myopia outlines 5 key tenets that explain why businesses stall. Today, we're focusing on the top 2, the ones most relevant to small, medium businesses right now, but we'll touch on all 5 to give you the full picture. It's not just MBA jargon like value proposition. It's about what truly gives you an edge in the marketplace. And once you have that edge, what will compel customers to vote with their dollars? If an owner takes the view that customers are voting with their dollars, they begin to understand it takes much more than just a product or a service to win them over. We call this compelling market edge. Most SMBs think they're selling a product or a service, but they're not. Your gym, it's not access to free weights and machines, it's identity and transformation. Your local pizza shop, not just pizza, it's convenience and family time. Marketing myopia is the blind spot that stalls growth. Let's unpack how this insight, once understood, can reposition your brand and unlock new profit. And when we're done, take the challenge. Ask yourself, what business are you really in? Most small businesses think they're selling a product, but they're not. They're selling a feeling, a solution, a lifestyle. Take gyms, for example. On the left, you got your typical local gym, machines, mirrors, membership. It sells access. On the right, you got a CrossFit box. It doesn't sell equipment, it sells identity. It sells community, people cheering each other on. It sells transformation, not just physical, but mental. That's the difference between selling a product and selling a purpose. And that's the first tenet of marketing myopia, focusing too much on what you make and not enough on what your customer actually wants. Put in the comments below, what business are you really in? Let's talk pizza. Are you Chicago, deep dish, or New York style? Or does your family have debates like mine on whether pineapple should be on pizza? And we're not even Italian. On the left, you've got your neighborhood pizza shop. It's selling pizza, fresh, handmade, full of heart and flavor. On the right, you've got Papa John's. It's also selling pizza, but that's not what customers are buying. Papa John's sells convenience, and it does it through the app. With just a few taps, customers can customize the order, track it in real time, get notified when it's out for delivery. We order their favorites in seconds. That's not just pizza, it's time saved, friction removed, and dinner handled. They also have a family meal deal, which is great for families. This is the second tenet of marketing myopia, misunderstanding your real business model. If you think you're selling food, you'll compete on toppings and price. But if you realize you're selling ease, speed, and predictability, you've come to compete on what actually matters to your customers. Ask yourself this question: what problem am I solving better than my competition? Want clarity on your business purpose and a strategy to stand out? Do you want to ignite your growth engine? Click on the link below and enter your email, and I'll send you a free PDF guide, the right AI prompts to discover what business you're really in and what problem you're solving. You can also schedule a free 15-minute session, and we'll work together to find your compelling market edge, the reason customers choose you over anyone else. If you want to go more in depth, we have an upcoming podcast that will dive into this topic. You want to hit the subscribe button, because in our next episode, we're going to talk about the next 3 tenets of marketing myopia, and you'll learn how to discover your blind spots in a competitive business environment. You might not be knowing where they're at and how your competition is exploiting them.